Cluck, 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 cluck. Hey everybody, Lost Prophet here, and check this out. This is my chicken cooking device. It is pretty awesome. It is pretty noisy. But then again, too, you can build this away from wherever you're working. I just happen to be in a creative world and spawned a village over here. Decided to put it right here. So we are going to get down to brass tacks and build this thing up today. Here is what you will need. You will need 102 building blocks of any type. This is any type except for wood. Do not use wood because there is lava involved in this project. Okay, so any material except wood. 102 actually? Yeah, that's 102. I'm sorry, 102 blocks of any type. Next up, we are going to need 12 blocks of glass. Now, this is optional here. 50 half slabs. The only one you actually need is this one. You need one half slab for this project. The rest, well, they're just to pretty up this area right here. Okay. So anyway, back to this here. You're going to need 2 chests, 1 lava bucket, and then for your redstone, you're going to want 13 pieces of redstone, 5 redstone torches, 5 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone comparators, a piston, 2 sticky pistons, 28 hoppers. That's where it gets expensive. And you're going to want a dispenser, a wood button, a lever, and 1 redstone block. So let's get down to building this bad boy, shall we? Alright, we're going to start with the left side, which is the actual cooker itself. First of all, we're going to place down a double chest, and we are going to run a hopper into the back of it. On top of that, half slab. Now, on 3 sides, above the chest, to the left of the chest, and behind the hopper, we're going to run up 4 tall columns of glass. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Now on top of the glass over here, we're going to put a piston facing inward, and then we are going to run stone 3 high to 3 high from there, and then 1 more, 2 more. There we go. Run that over like that. Now we're going to run 1 more block here temporarily, and we're going to slap down our dispenser, and then we're going to get rid of that block underneath. It is not necessary. Now, we are going to build our lava container. We need that. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, that'll do. And then we're going to run our lava tunnel, or our tunnel here. This is where the dispenser is going to shoot the eggs, so you want to come 3 out from there. And then you want to run 1 block there and 1 block there. All right, and then we are going to finish covering that up. So the dispenser will fire the eggs down here. They will smack up against the glass and hatch chickens. Chickens will fall down onto the half slab. So then we want to build a 5 wide and 3 deep platform over here. This is where we are going to hook up our hopper clock. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, one thing I should have mentioned, we're going to want to put 3 more blocks right there. Now, for our hopper clock, we're going to put the redstone block right behind the piston. That's going to cause the piston to fire. Okay, and then next to that, we want to place our redstone there, and come 2 away and place our redstone there. Then we're going to want to get out our sticky pistons and have them each face towards the redstone block, just like that. Then we are going to put out our blocks here and our blocks here. We're going to throw a block right here, just temporarily, have the hopper face into it, and then we're going to destroy that block and have the 2 hoppers facing into each other. Then we're going to get out our comparators, and we're going to leave them alone. We're not going to change the mode on them. And that is our hopper clock. Now, one thing we are going to want to do is make sure we have 8 items. I'm going to use bedrock. Whoops. We don't want that many, so we want 8 bits of any item you choose. In this case, I'm using bedrock, and we're going to put them right in there once we're done. Okay? Now, if you're facing from the back of the cooker, underneath the left hopper, you're going to want to wipe out that block. So you should be looking right up at that. And then we're going to put a redstone torch right there. What that'll do is that'll keep the items inside the hopper from moving. So we're going to go ahead and put them in there, and that piston will fire. Okay? So a little extra thing we're going to do here is we're going to run some redstone out of that block. We're going to run a repeater next to it, and then 2 more bits of redstone over to this torch. So while there are items in this hopper, that will send a signal out and around and keep that torch off. Then once they run out, the signal will turn off and allow this to turn back on. All right, so that is our hopper clock. Okay. Now we're going to get down to building the actual chicken coop itself. You're going to want to come 3 off of that end of the dispenser, and 1, 2, 3 off of that end of the dispenser. 5, 6. Whoop, a little 1 extra there. And what you want to do is you want to create an area that's 5 by 5 right in front of the dispenser. And now we're going to hook up the hoppers. Whoops. We're going to run 1 hopper directly into the dispenser. The 2 hoppers on either side are going to go into that center hopper. And then we're going to go ahead and fill the rest in with hoppers facing into those. Now, it really doesn't matter which way they point as long as every hopper ends up feeding into that center one going into the dispenser. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop in these hoppers here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what we're going to want to do is we're going to elevate this. We're going to come up 2 blocks the whole way around. And this is our chicken coop, basically. There. There you go. Chicken coop. All right, this is where we're going to keep our chickens. Now, this is where it gets optional. What you can do is you can go grab your half slabs. We're going to grab a half slab here because we only need 1. We're in creative mode right now. And we can optionally put half slabs, whoops, over top of the hoppers. Now, that will allow the eggs that you're going to get to fall through and be collected by the hoppers, so no worries there. And then if you do that, you're going to want to run half slabs around the top as well. This will keep your chickens from jumping around, you know, just being derpy chickens. So there's our little chicken coop. Now, what we want to do is we want to set this up to fire. So we're going to come down off the block immediately next to that, and we're going to put a torch on that. Okay, that's going to make that fire. Then we're going to come 1 block down, 1 block over, and smash that block. Now here is where we're going to build our little timer. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a repeater going into that, and then we are going to put a block right here, and then we are going to put a torch on that block. That will turn that off. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have 1 bit of redstone coming off that torch. Then we're going to get 3 more repeaters. 1, 2, and then 1 going into this block here. We're going to set them all on 3 ticks. This is also optional. As long as you have each repeater on 2 or more ticks, then you should be fine and you won't get redstone burnout. Now what we're going to do real quick here is we are going to go get our lever. Oop, we don't want a repeater there. That's kind of silly. We're going to put that back, and we're going to get our button in our inventory just for S&Gs here. Now, anywhere where there's redstone on this clock, so here, here, or here on these blocks, you can put your lever. I like to put it here. We're going to go ahead and turn it on, and that will keep the clock from firing over and over and over and making noise. Okay, this is the on-off switch for when you want it to dispense eggs. All right, now that we've got that wired up, we want to go ahead and wire up our chicken cooker so that it functions. We're going to go ahead into the inventory here. We're going to get out the button, slap it onto that block right there. And then right below here, we're going to come down to destroy, come down to again, destroy. This is a basic power tower. We're going to take redstone torches and place them on there. Notice that's firing. Okay, that'll come back and re-extend the piston, and it will stop. Okay, then we want to run the redstone up to that block just like that. And for our final touch, we are going to get out our bucket of lava, and we are going to go put it right here. Now then, if we push the button, the hopper clock will fire. Now, 8 items in the hopper clock means there is just enough time for the lava to sneak down. The piston will fire, creating your lava blade. There we go. Now, what we're going to do here real quick is we are going to demonstrate by spawning in some chickens. Actually, you know what? Let me grab the glass there. I'm going to go up one more so they don't come flying out. And then I'm going to grab a chicken spawn egg. And then I'm going to grab the glass again. And we are going to spawn a few chickens. 4 ought to do it. We're going to go ahead and glass that up and demonstrate the cooker. Alright, here we go. Standard lava blade cooker comes down, cooks your chickens, doesn't destroy your drops. Drops get sucked up by the hopper and put into your chest. Now, how this works up here is if we spawn a whole bunch of chickens in here, eventually these chickens will start producing eggs. Now, when we have the timer off, the eggs will get backed up into this hopper here. Why? Because this dispenser is currently powered in the off state, and that because that block is powered, that will stop up that hopper. So all the eggs will get caught up in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a whole mess of chicken eggs here. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and put them in the hopper. Notice they're not going anywhere. As soon as we turn the clock on, though, they will start going into the dispenser and being fired out here. We're going to wait till we get a couple of chickens here, a couple baby chickens. I'm going to grab a spawn egg again in the meantime. There we go. There's a baby chicken. Okay, so we have a baby chicken. 2 baby chickens, as a matter of fact. Now, what's nice about this is we're going to go ahead and spawn in some grown-up chickens. 3 of them ought to do it. Close that back up. Now, what's nice about this cooker is you're not always going to want to wait for every chicken to grow up. So, we're going to go ahead and turn on the lava blade. It's going to come down. It's going to cook your grown-up chickens, leave your baby chickens alone, and they are free to grow up. Meanwhile, you've got some cooked chickens. So that's it. That is my chicken cooker. It is a nice, simple build. The most expensive part is the iron, of course. So, yeah, if you got any comments, questions, let me know. Drop me a comment. That's always welcome. If you have any improvements for this design, compacting anything, using a different method as far as the timers are concerned, then please do up a video and send me a video response. I will check out and approve all of them, provided that they are cool. You must be cool and not a jerk. So that's it. Chicken cooker machine. And just in time, because it's raining here in my test world. So I'm going to say stay safe, play hard, and build a chicken cooker in your world. Make sure you build it away from where you do most of your work, because it is noisy. That's the one thing, though. There's no water in here, so you don't get any chicken sound lag. Yay! Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Creepy.